Hey everyone, I just wanted to do an unboxing of this new combo kit from Milwaukee that I got from Home Depot today. A couple reasons why I felt the need to upgrade in the first place and why I chose Milwaukee. One was because obviously it's a very well-known brand, and a lot of the other reviews and review videos that I've seen, they speak very highly of Milwaukee as a brand. Plus, I needed something to upgrade from this old piece of junk that I have. It actually still works pretty well, but this is the nickel cadmium. I bought this two tool combo kit when I first got married. I had a circular saw and drill driver, and that worked pretty well for the different projects I needed to do. But I feel like that was like 8 years ago, so I feel like at this point it's time to step it up a little bit. So I made the investment and got this 3-tool combo kit. I wish that other manufacturers would do just a 3-tool combo like this, because for me this is going to be perfect for pretty much everything I need to do. Obviously I have other tools as well, other corded tools, like jigsaws, miter saws, things like that. But the only cordless tools I had were those old skill ones that I just showed you. And I think this like I said, this is going to be a real step up. I won't waste your time with a bunch of specs or anything. I just kind of wanted to show you what you get. I think this special buy is only available at Home Depot. At least that's the only place I could find it. It was $349 before tax, and what it comes with is the hammer drill, circular saw, and impact driver. I've never actually owned an impact driver before, so I'm kind of glad that my first experience is going to be this Milwaukee model. These are all brushless. The saw, the drill, and the impact driver are all brushless. That was another thing that I was really looking for in a combo kit, is that it would be brushless so that it can continue to last me a long time and I won't have to reinvest in tools in another 4 or 5 years or so. Obviously I could if I wanted to, but since this kind of set me back so much, and my wife doesn't know how much I spend, this will have to do for now. It also comes with a couple batteries. One is a 4 amp hour battery and one is the 2 amp hour battery. So I'll go ahead and open it up. Finagle box a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Looks like it already comes all packed inside this contractor bag, which is another part of the combo kit. It actually looks like a really sturdy bag. So here's all the paperwork for the different tools. One for the circular saw, one for the impact driver, hammer drill, etc., etc. The blade, it's a 7 1/4, so it's a full-size cordless circular saw, which I think is pretty cool also. Shoulder strap for the bag, and then let's see, what should I pull out first? Let's go ahead and pull out the drill. So I was actually looking at a couple other sets. I actually ended up buying a Porter cable combo drill and impact driver, and that was like $179, I think, from Lowe's. But after reading some of the other reviews on the other tools in the platform, I just felt like it would be best to just invest in something that's a little bit better right from the start, instead of having to trade up from one platform to another. and I feel like that's something that I'll be able to do with Milwaukee. Almost any tool that you get is going to be really good quality, so that's my plan. If I do end up getting like a cordless impact wrench or something like that along the line, then that'll be good. So it comes with the belt hook, and let me see if I can grab one of the batteries here. This is the 2 amp hour battery. It's pretty slim, pretty comparable to other brands. One speed, 2 speed. It's got that nice brake as well. Okay, so there is the hammer drill, impact driver. Another set that I was looking at was the DeWalt. It was actually a 4-tool combo. It had a brushless circular saw, full size, 7 1/4, the impact and drill, and then some work light or something like that. And that was actually a lot cheaper than this, but it doesn't have a lot of the same features. It wasn't a hammer drill. It only came with two 2 amp hour batteries. This comes with one 2 amp hour and one 4 amp hour. So I think that's a real plus, because my goal was to either buy more batteries that I could use with the circular saw. I know they make even bigger ones than this, like the 8 amp hour or 12 amp hour, but I think this will be fine for most of what I need. So there's those 2 batteries side by side, and then the impact driver. As far as specs go, and I know some people don't really like to pay that much attention to it, but I believe Milwaukee has the best specs for like impacts per minute, RPMs, and that sort of thing, and that should serve you pretty well, especially for what I have planned for it. Just doing some DIY stuff. My goal is eventually to build a house someday, and I don't think I could do that with something like a Skill brand or a DIY brand. One thing I'm noticing is that when the battery is fully seated, there is actually a little bit of wiggle in between the battery and the tool. Not that that's the hugest of deals, but it is kind of noticeable. So if you're shaking it around or moving it around as you're working on different things, I don't think it's going to come loose or anything, but that's another consideration, I guess. So this does have 2 belt hooks, one for each of the tools. Put that out of the way. This is a combination charger, actually. So the M12 tools, you can charge the batteries over here, and then the M18 over here, and it has a couple of lights, I think, that just indicate if it's fully charged, if it's fully drained, etc. Clear some of this out of the way. I did pick up a Diablo blade as well to go with the circular saw, because while I was there at Home Depot, it was $10, so I figured why not. And then this guy is what I'm really excited about. So it's not a rear handle, but it's actually really narrow for the Sidewinder, and I've heard that with some of the other brands, or even some of the other Milwaukee models, that like the Fuel line, the Sidewinder will actually stick out quite a bit. So if you're trying to make a cut kind of narrow to something else, or you're encountering an obstacle, sometimes you'll bump up against that. But this is really nice. I like this. So here's that. It does have this integrated rafter hook, which is it really seems very heavy duty, and all of the adjustments, all of your markings are etched in the shoe here. It's really, really thick as well. I don't know if it's magnesium or aluminum or what, but it definitely does look very heavy duty. And I believe the top guard and bottom guard are actually some type of alloy construction as well, rather than just plastic that you get with most every other brand. So I'll go ahead and plug this in and see if there's a charge in here. 1 bar, that's good enough. And it does have that electric brake that you see there, which is also a good safety function. LED light on the tool, so all of these tools have LED lights on them. Other than that, I don't know what else there is to say. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, the handle for the hammer drill, and just more packaging material. So that's about it. If you have any questions for me, if I can answer them, just leave them in the comments. I'll also leave a link for the I'll leave a link to the Home Depot special deal. I think this is on sale until the end of this month, so if it's something that you want to go out and pick up for yourself, I would highly recommend it. I'm looking forward to maybe just getting a few projects just to get my feet wet with these tools, and then kind of see what they can handle, and then go from there. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. See you next time.